Hi, good evening, afternoon. I'm going to be presenting about cognitive training for athletic performance enhancement. We'll be evaluating the evidence and claims. So the objective for today, we will be exploring the growing trend of using cognitive training to enhance athletic performance. The aim is to critically examine the validity of these claims, discern between scientifically backed methods and those rooted in pseudoscience, and ultimately understand what the evidence is telling us. We'll dissect the origins of these claims, review the supporting evidence, and we'll clarify the line between solid scientific practice and unverified, potentially misleading claims. So let's get into our background of what is cognitive training. Let's understand that first. So cognitive training involves exercises and activities designed to improve mental skills such as memory, attention, problem solving, and decision making. It's like a workout for your brain aimed at enhancing how well your mind functions in different situations. This training can include tasks like puzzles, memory games, or even video games that challenge your thinking abilities. The goal is to strengthen or improve the brain's ability to process information, which can be beneficial in everyday tasks and specific areas like sports, where quick thinking and decision making are crucial. This concept is rooted in legitimate neuroscience research on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life. But often, this extends the principle beyond what currents or that original research supports. The idea gained traction in the early 2000s with the rise of computer-based brain training programs, which marketed themselves as tools for enhancing general cognitive abilities. These improvements were claimed to translate into better performance in various areas, including sports. The appeal of cognitive training lies in its promise of providing an easily accessible, non-invasive way to boost both mental and physical performance. As the brain training industry has grown into a billion-dollar market, it has drawn both enthusiasts and skeptics. Despite its popularity, the scientific evidence supporting these claims remains a topic of debate. So let's go into the claims of two of these specific companies I've specifically looked at. The first one is NeuroTracker, which is a 3D multiple object tracking task or tool that makes you do these 3D multiple object tracking tasks. And it claims to enhance situational awareness, decision-making, speed, and accuracy, and focus under pressure. Their website states it is used by elite athletes to take their cognitive performance to the next level. They cite a study by Romias et al., 2016, showing soccer players improved passing decision-making after NeuroTracker training. However, this study had a very small sample size of just 23 players and was conducted by researchers affiliated with the company. The evidence is preliminary at best and requires independent replication. Moreover, the study only showed improvement in one specific aspect of performance, passing accuracy, and not overall athletic performance. The second one, Soma, claims to enhance athletes' cognitive and physical abilities by monitoring mental fatigue, assessing concussions, and validating cognitive supplements. So it's saying that it measures and gathers data. According to the company, Soma creates psychophysiological changes that allow athletes to perform at higher levels with less effort and make better decisions under fatigue. By providing detailed cognitive and physiological data, Soma enables the creation of personalized data-driven training plans. This vague allusion to research and data, which is not available on the site and without clear citation, is a red flag. It seems to rely on the assumption that the university logos on the website provide credibility for the research claims. It also has a blog where they post various scientific-sounding articles in regards to measurements and protocols, but no actual science, research, or citations. So let's look at our pseudoscientific indicators. When evaluating cognitive training claims, it's important to watch out for these signs. One key indicator is falsifiability. If a claim is vague or its definitions keep changing, it becomes nearly impossible to prove it wrong. This is a red flag because in science, claims should always be clear enough to test and potentially disprove. Our next one is reproducibility. Reliable scientific findings should be repeatable by independent researchers. However, many positive results in cognitive training haven't been successfully replicated, which raises serious doubts about their validity. Last, there's the issue of scientific method and evidence. Some studies in this field suffer from basic flaws, like misinterpreting data or using poor control groups. These mistakes can lead to misleading conclusions, making it crucial to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. One last one that I've also liked to call out is the fact that there is money involved in this. Due to the fact that a lot of these companies rely on income or more clientele in their marketing, they might just be preying on the general population that does not understand to make a quick buck. So why do these pseudoscientific claims appeal to the general population and humans in general? They often persist because of the ways our brains naturally process information. We tend to rely on heuristics, quick, intuitive judgments based on limited information. It's easier for us to do this. This can lead us to assume that if something looks advanced or high-tech, it must be effective. Remember, in these days, advanced technology equals effectiveness. We're constantly using little things like iPhones, videos, better cameras. It's in our day-to-day, so it's something that we tend to trust. Confirmation bias also plays a role. We're more likely to seek out and remember information that aligns with what we already believe, while ignoring evidence that contradicts it. Additionally, the placebo effect can make us feel like something is working, simply because we expect it to, even if the actual benefit is minimal, short-lived, or non-existent. These factors together help explain why pseudoscientific claims continue to hold appeal, even when the evidence doesn't fully support them. In conclusion, while cognitive training for athletic performance is an intriguing concept, the current evidence does not support the broad claims made by many companies in this space. Athletes and coaches should be skeptical of these products until more rigorous independent research is available. It's crucial to critically evaluate claims and evidence in sports science, as in all fields, to avoid wasting resources on ineffective interventions, to ensure that training practices are truly evidence-based, and to ensure that there are no injuries due to fake claims. Here are my references. I hope this was entertaining.